Hey guys, what's up? Shadow Slayer here, and we are back once again at the Infected. I did some off-screen work, give you a little bit of a tour of that. As you can see, the forges have been moved. This platform has been extended, as I said it would be. I'm not sure I'm 100% happy with the way this looks, because it's kind of weird, but it works for now. Maybe at some point we'll revamp this so that it's a little less cramped. Hey, Mike. But that is not a today project. Today's project is we're going to throw those 8 iron or copper ingots in the greenhouse, and we're going to get Mike started on that process. See, we have the 8 copper ore, and we're just going to double check, make sure that we have no more. If we do have more ore, that's fine, but so we'll go ahead and light that up. We're going to make a quick run over to the mine, because we're going to set that to aluminum, or at least one of them to aluminum. As you can see, we started building a bridge over here so that Mike can get over here quick and easy, and so that we could do the same, because sooner or later we're going to have the ATV. We're going to want to have a little roadway that we can always use to get over here, and this will be nice and easy. Should be able to run the ATV all the way down here, so looking forward to that. Cleared out the walkway a bit. We'll probably have to do that a few more times, but that's okay. The process of getting the... Oh, look at that. We got some more copper. That's excellent. We'll take all of that, and we will... What's the closer one? They're both at the same point. We'll set that to aluminum only. Perfect. Now we'll get copper and aluminum. We don't have much use for cobalt right now, so that's not nearly as important. So nice having that clear walkway. And we are not going to finish the bridge today. Apparently it's not close enough that we can actually get back on. That's funny. But it'll be fixed later. We need to give Mike some time to get that stuff running. And you can see, or I did build up the workbench as I said I was going to, so that we can start processing large amounts of boards at a time. I think Mike might actually be hungry. That's probably why he's wandering around not doing much. Alright, so let's grab Mike a couple steaks. Let's grab him 4 steaks. That should be good. Went ahead and butchered all those animals too, so that they weren't taking up room in our carts. So today, what we want to do is focus on trying to get some more tech, and we want to focus on getting some progress done on those notes, because I don't know if you guys forgot. I did not forget, but not putting them in there. Sure, we'll throw that in the ore box. There we go. But I did not forget that we have yet to get any more progress done on those notes, so we're going to go hit a couple POIs, see if we can find some notes, maybe even see if we can locate at least the ATV. Just come to the window here. There we go. Hey Mike, what's happening, buddy? Now, nice. He's fed. Let's get this up here. See if we can get Mike on some potatoes here. That'll be better for us. So let's... Oh, fuck. That's beautiful. That should be pretty much exact. Let's put this up here. We're just going to move these up here. So, the reason the greenhouse is so important is, first and foremost, it will stay warm during the winter without any heating, which is super important. The second thing is, though, Mike will actually tend it if it's in the greenhouse. He doesn't do that if it's not located in a greenhouse. So I think for the moment what we're going to do is we're going to focus on potatoes. So these first boxes here are going to be nothing but potatoes. And that'll let Mike work on it for a while and get himself some... Excuse me, sir. I disagree. That should be good. Oh, we're a little bit off. Snugged right up in there. Now we should be able to fit another box. Nope, maybe not. There. And we got this one. There we go. And that should allow us to plant a decent amount of potatoes. For right now, we're just going to focus on getting those potatoes planted. We're not going to worry too much about anything else. Maybe get some onions too? Nah. Oh, no. We got this. And since we would want to have about 6 or so potatoes anyway, this isn't so bad. This is almost the number of potatoes we would actually want anyway. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to flip Mike over to priority vegetables and then log stands, because then he'll go water those 5 plants and then he'll continue with logs until they need more water. Yeah, there he goes. Jesus, he's a machine. Mike, you really are the absolute goat of helpers. I just wanted you to know that. Truly a magnificent specimen of helperhood. Alright, we're in a little bit of trouble here, nutrition-wise, but hopefully we'll be able to fix that by hitting a POI. Now, let's figure out which POI we are in fact going to do. I think we should hit this one here, and then maybe hit this one. Although, oh no, because did we... No, we didn't hit this one, I don't think. Oh, maybe we did. I think we might have. Did we hit this one? I don't remember, guys. It's not marked, so... Let's assume we haven't hit this one, and then we'll hit that one. What's our spear like? We need water. There we go. Fill that up. We have a little bit of nutrition on every bar, but not much. We're hurting, guys. It's February. What's our tool belt look like? Let's move and that over there. I feel like we should be able to get away with a bow. And I think we could get a bow. Do we have a quiver? Yeah, we do. So, what we need, then... Oh, you know what? I think we need iron fragments for arrows. Let's find out. Oh, bone arrow. A feather stick, rope, and bone shards. Well, we should have plenty of bone shards. If we don't, we can make them. There we go. You know what? We're going to grab a second stack. Make sure that our little stuff... Excuse me. Okay, well, I don't know where we're going to throw this plank, but maybe in there. That'll work. All right. So we have enough sticks for a bone spear. Let's go ahead and... There. Alright, what do we need for a bow? Let's figure that out first. We need 1 stick and 3 rope. Hey, look at that. Look at us go. Archer bow crafted. This will be, I think, the first time I've actually used the bow in a while. Because you don't tend to use the bow all that much. Let's throw our meat and our coffee in there. Clear that out a bit. You know what? I almost feel like... Stop that. I almost feel like we could get away with putting our canteen in here. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Alright. Now. Oh, we're going to need a whole lot of sticks, I think. Let's go and get those. We have almost a brand new stone axe, so we shouldn't need more than what we have. Oh, I should probably tell you, we got our first raiding party, I think it was. And oh my god, was there ever a lot of infected that showed up for that party. I was thinking we were going to get like 5 of them. No, we got like 15 or 20 of them. But it's not day 20, so I don't know what's up with that. That should be enough sticks. But the defense is held, which is good. That's what you want. What did we need for bone arrows? Sticks. Oh, rope. What? What? Rope? Well, I guess... Oh, and feathers. Stack of feathers. Bone arrow. Sticks, rope, feather. You need an advanced... What? I don't understand that at all, but apparently we're going to need a whole bunch of rocks for this. 2 boulders worth, I would think, would be sufficient to give us 30 arrows. That's messed up, though. What? So, a couple of rocks. There's a couple of rocks. So 30 arrows should be more than enough. As far as I know, it's still enough to take down a Bambi in 1 hit, as long as you hit it in the head. I could be wrong, though. Oh my god, we're so chalkered. Nope, that doesn't do it. Let me in. Fine, be that way. So, it shows you just how much I use the archer's bow, right? It's kind of funny that I don't often use the thing because I usually have access to the crossbow so much earlier. But the only time I wind up using the archer's bow is if I'm looking for chickens and goats. So that's interesting. Alright, let's throw our rope back in our fasteners. We got 31 shots, which should be more than enough, I would hope. Alright, let's get the show on the road. I feel like we may have hit... I don't think we looted it, but I think we did hit it for tech. We'll know right away as soon as we get into the visual range of the POI. Oh, I think we might have actually hit this one, but I don't remember what was in here. Is this where we found Mike? This may in fact be where we found Mike. Maybe. Biscuits. This is where we found Mike, I think. Because did we find him in here? I think we might have. Well, I sincerely doubt we find tech here, but There we go, a potato. That's pretty decent. I'm pretty sure this is exactly where we found Mike. No, I heard those footsteps. Where did Big Red... Wait, where did... We'll probably know right away, right? If... Don't need more potato sprouts. Livers get... I'm pretty sure that we hit this POI, but we're going to blast through because it doesn't seem like there's anyone here. I'm not seeing any Vambies. So we're just going to blast right through here. Holy shit, livers. Oh my god, guys. I definitely feel like we've done this POI. I strongly feel like this is not the first time we've been here. But I also don't really have anything to base that on because there's no marker on the map. And that is not a typical Mike location. But I do feel like we've been here. And we have, because there's our spikes. Play dead. Don't get me wrong, I will happily double loot this, but I feel like it hasn't been long enough for it to be... Oh, wait a minute. If we visited this within the first 10 days, it might have respawned. There's some nutrition for us. But I don't think that this is going to yield any tech. So I will loot this real quick. I will be back with you when we're done. Alright guys, so finished hitting this POI. It is indeed as we feared. We did in fact hit this one already. So I marked it with unknown amount of tech found and Mike found. We did get some, I don't know how much. Maybe I'll go back through the footage and try and figure that out later, but stop it. Point, we might have to make a fire just to try and cook those livers up. In fact, we might wind up doing that. Maybe we'll do that right outside this POI that we wind up hitting here in a minute. So, I know that a few episodes ago we wound up finding Big Red. I think it was episode 2. I'm trying to not go and get Red right now, because Red defeated the purpose of the survival aspect of the game. You could just get in the truck and run everybody over, and it just feels cheap to have Red so early. It's good to know where it is, but it feels cheap going and getting Red. It feels a little dirty. We can, and if we wind up getting to a certain point, maybe in a couple episodes here, a few episodes, we haven't found the ATV, and we haven't made it to the trader to buy the location of the ATV, or if the ATV is literally in the middle of nowhere, maybe at that point we'll look towards possibly, at that point, maybe we'll wind up attempting to... Where is... Oh, I'm in the wrong section. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and place a campfire right there. And let's see if we can't... How much plant fiber do we have? Not a lot. You know what? Let's go ahead. Sure, we'll do that. And get rid of that. Stop it. One more baked potato. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not? No, I didn't cook the potato enough. Alright. And while we're waiting for that, we'll go ahead and go. There we go. Now, oh, is this that one-off house? Fair enough. I don't think there's anybody here. And if there is, well, then we are so boned. Wait, another potato. Oh my god, another liver. I'm not upset about the fact that we're getting livers. Livers are useful, you need them, but could we at least get those on the way home? Maybe not on the way away from our base, so that we could actually have a chance to get them home. That would be amazing, right? Another 4 things to cook. Oh, well, I suppose it's not all that bad. Jesus, last season we couldn't get potatoes to save our life. Potato sprouts. And now we can't stop getting them. We're winning, but we're failing upwards. There. I don't love this. There we go. Oh, it's spring now. We should see the snow start disappearing. Yeah, see? It's melting as we speak. There we go. We could spare water. Just to make sure we don't have to fuel it up again. We're going to leave the cooked food in our inventory just because we're probably going to wind up using it. So, 0 tech found. Now, I'm fairly certain that in places like that it is possible to find no tech. There are locations where tech just isn't seeded. And that might be one of them. So it either means there was no tech there to be found, or, you know what, I want to go up here. I'm going to go up there. Pretty much straight line. We'll just follow the road. Easy on ourselves. It almost looks like a path, doesn't it? Right there. Maybe it's a path. Probably not. Nah. It's fine, though. See, and we are once again into the green part of the year. That means we're probably going to have to head home and switch our clothing out. That's fine. We can do that right after we do this run. What the hell is that? Oh, that's just weird. Look at that. I didn't know that was there. Interesting. Gribbit. If we get super lucky, we might actually get to the point where we eat enough livers that maybe we go up a health point. Because they do improve. Livers by themselves do improve your health. You don't have to throw them in a recipe for them to do that. Maybe we get lucky there, eh? That looks like some free vitamins. There's the road. Oh my goodness, a pumpkin. There's a Vambi over there. But I am not super interested in facing him right here. Still a little ways away from the POI, but if I'm not mistaken, this is one of those tent POIs that we found last season. Hey, maybe we'll find another note. That'd be cool, right? Would make sense. There's the ambulance. A little bit of ambulance action going on there. Oh, we're gonna get wet. Oh, a med kit. Oh, perfect. Alright. I'm gonna say 3 spear traps. And we're absolutely gonna need to get closer. Let's get the wagon over there first. Where's the road? Oh, I think that's the road. That is as close as I dare to get. Maybe a little bit closer. We need some sticks. That's okay. We can get some sticks, I think. Maybe. Oh. I don't want to chop down a whole feckin' tree. What about those? We chop them? No, we can't chop them. Well, I guess we don't have a choice then, do we? Oh, we managed to draw that one. Ah, gotcha! Gotta watch them spike traps. Eyes open, boys. We'll just go ahead and move those up there. We'll probably have to move them back down, but let's do this. We're gonna keep that on hand. Let's go ahead and we'll eat that. And let's go ahead and eat some. There we go. We're all topped up. Bacon? Nah, I don't need that. I probably do, but the problem is... Oh! Gameception! I see you. Alright, we don't have any notes or nothing. No papers. Ooh, what is that? Is that a box? No, that's a rock. It's just a rock. At the end of the day, it is just a rock. Alright, we're going to hit down here first. Little booth. You would expect this to be where you would find notes, though, right? That would make sense. Nothing written on the boards. Oh, wow. What? That's a mic bed. Cool. Binder. Oh, hello. What's this? Tech page. I keep forgetting that we are here for tech. That is what we're here for. Cool to find some notes, too. Alright, so we went straight down. That's kind of what I was afraid of. We can do that. That can go. We'll throw that in there. Wait, what was that? Nothing. Tease. Some garbage bags. Oh, what is that? Tech page. That's 2 tech. Nice. Am I the only one getting ominous vibes from all these rooms set up conferences on the go? Is that just me? Is that a me thing, or let me know? It's a little ominous, right? Just set up there on the go in a tent. Would you guys screw up? What am I cleaning up after you for? And then, yoom. Don't need the lead ore. Oops. I still want to know what these doors go to. All the bits, guys. Well, that's a little disappointing. So we've been pointed in 2 different locations. We've been pointed towards the lighthouse where we started, or where at one point we started. And we've been pointed towards that lab that we found last season completely by accident. Honestly, I'm not sure where to go. Probably got to go to both, but I don't want to run to the lighthouse. Running to the lighthouse sounds like a giant pain. But on the other hand, we're probably going to have to go there eventually. We can throw that in there. Fine. We'll fill the hole with the lead. But I don't see... What is that? Secrets? No. No secrets. Just broken dreams. Smelly rotten hopes that have been dashed. We're going to back these... Because I know that those guys walk through there all the time. So we're just going to back these up a little bit. There we go. On the road again. I really do want to hit the trader. I feel like if we hit the trader... Oh my god, it works. Oh, we do have a headlamp. Good. That'll help. A little bit. Of course, it'll probably tell everything exactly where we are, too, which will not be as helpful. But, so when we get to the trader... Nope. No thank you. Oh, get up on the boxes. That is an owie worthy of... And he literally came out of nowhere. Wait, where is my first aid kit? Oh, there it is. We'll go ahead and use that. I don't think that we need to piss about with fate, especially since we do that so often anyway. There goes a rooster. I could probably just cross through, but... You know what? We're gonna cross through. For glory! Ooh, hello. I didn't know we could get aloe here. This must be a desert patch. Nice. I don't remember what you need it for, but I remember that you do need some aloe for something. Hello. Alright. Break that down. Oh my god! Stop it! Shield, please. Thank you. I do not love the delay on switching to your shield. One would think that your shield would be on your arm at all times, but I guess not. Oh, the stopping power behind this bow is staggering. 260. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not crazy about our health, though. Those couple hits we took when we came into town are pretty gnarly. Hey! You stop that! Where did you even come from? Where was your attack roar? Is he the one from over there? Rude. We're gonna hit this house. Sweet RNGesus, yes. We found a full heal. It's amazing how many of these houses in this setting do not have any first aid whatsoever. It's staggering, really. Setting where zombies or vambies are a dime a dozen, you got no first aid? What is wrong with you people? Or maybe do you think it's not the fact that they didn't have any, it's that they ran out? Maybe that's the thing. I suppose that could be a thing. We bounce these up here beyond the truck. Perfect. Alright. And did we do this one? We did not. Remember, trader towns can have tech, so... Oh, we're thirsty. Another liver. I don't know if we'll be able to get that one back home, but we're going to try. Because I think after this, we're going to head home anyway, so... There's no real point in trying to fry it up and stay out even later. Our bags are pretty full. Searched. All that's searched. Is there any containers out here? No. We go upstairs. Tech page! We're at 3 tech points. That's actually pretty solid. Oop. No, we don't want that. Okay, what do we have in our backpack? Not a lot. We are absolutely drinking that. Now, $500,000 question. Do we hit the other 3 buildings? Yeah, we probably do, right? Not that far to run back. Oh! That wrecked! Absolutely shreked. Oh! Look at all those iron ores we got. We'll hang on to the lonely rope. There. That's a trader. Oh. Yeah. Stop it! Oh. Oh, God. Ow! It hurts. Nope. No thank you. Right in the head. Get domed. Well, that was unfortunate. I don't even know where that second one came from, but I suppose if we had to, we do still have our full heal, and it may come to that at some point, but nothing there. Searched that. Nothing over there. Not seeing anybody over here. Of course, that does not by any means mean that there's no one there. Tech page! A little disappointed, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We've been to 3 POIs today, and none of them had any notes. Not one. Not even like personal journal entry or something like that. The note entries has been as barren as my field of fucks lately. I'm just saying. Hello? Is that... Hello? Got any notes for me? No notes? Alright. We don't got enough for any of these. Info. We do have enough for this, though. Do we really want... You know what? We'll buy them both. You know. Alright. Well, that's not too bad. How many coffees and teas could we make? We got 8 there. We could make 11. We get 42 coins. It's not terrible. That would give us a total of 60. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not quite as much as we might want, but you know what? Alright. Alright, well, I would call that a pretty successful day. Oh, here it is. Oh, wait. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. It's... Seriously? It's in the other trader town. I'm pretty sure that's the ATV right there, and that's the trailer. Well, I think it's the little first aid kit that you need these for. It'd be nice to find some aloe seeds, right? That'd be nice. Why is the water frozen? Weird. So I'm sure you guys noticed there's a whole bunch of perks. There's a 50% less run drain. And that would be useful right up until you find a vehicle. Which is the unfortunate part about that. Because really, once you find, especially if you find Big Red, you use fuel so infrequently, you just get a stockpile. The running speed perk is not necessarily invalid or useless, but its usefulness is diminished. let's say, once you find a vehicle. It's not totally useless. And this is actually why I'm kind of hesitant to get Big Red. Last season we got Big Red early. We got Big Red before and had it up and running even before we found where the ATV was, right? And even before we hit a trader. And I feel like that really tended to trivialize a lot of what we were looking for. Just drive for a few minutes and it is what it is, I guess. But I feel like we might want to at least get our hands on the ATV here soon. And the ATV, I think, is free. It doesn't require fixing anymore. So maybe we'll go get the ATV, bring it back home, and, well, then what do we do? The play is probably to go get the trailer, right? Which we also know where it is now because we bought it. So we would go get the trailer down here once we've gotten the ATV from here. So how do we play that then? Do we just go up and around here, going back here, and then loot this whole crescent here? That's probably the play, but I'm going to sit on it for a bit. I think next episode we'll probably wind up going and getting the cart. We'll probably wind up, or the ATV, and probably go get the trailer as well. That feels genuinely like it's the play, and I don't even think it's really all that much of a debatable topic. We're getting to the point now where trying to run everywhere with the cart is just going to be ridiculously slow. It's probably time that we went ahead and got the ATV because there's only one more POI on this side we haven't hit. Oh, and that one, I guess. Did we hit this one? I don't remember. Once we get the ATV, we'll have a look. But yeah, it's going to take forever to get anywhere without the ATV or Big Red. And I'd like to hold off on Big Red. This playthrough, I'd like to rely a little more... No. Our nemesis can survive today. I'm at 35 health. I don't like being that low and trying to hunt anything. That's just a bad idea, I feel. No. Oh, good. Oh, scared myself there for a second. Maybe having the canteen is not a bad thing. And that's the other thing about running everywhere. You burn through your water. It's going out of style, right? If we were going to continue to run everywhere, I think we wouldn't have a choice but to attempt to get a second canteen. Or not a second canteen, a second, whatever this thing is, a big flask thing. Large flask. We'd have to get a second one of those. There is no world where we don't get another one of those and continue to run everywhere. That world does not exist. It does not work. The laws of nature have said that that is not a thing. Meanwhile, Mike piling up so many logs that he's just stacking them beside the containers. Let's help him out with that. And we got so many seeds. It's glorious. Look at them melon seeds. There we go. Medical. That in there. Potato sprouts. Cool. I think that's probably going to do it for us today there, guys. I'll go ahead and organize the rest of that off screen because I'm sure you guys don't want to sit around for that. Next time, we're going to grab the ATV for sure. And then maybe we'll make a run for the lighthouse. We'll grab the ATV for sure and go to the lighthouse. I think that's the play. We'll do that whole crescent here, and then we'll make our way down this way. Or we'll just go this way. Maybe we'll hit these two POIs. Clear them out since we're going to be in the area. But thanks for hanging out with me. If you're liking what I'm doing, drop a like and a subscribe. Or a subscribe. You could drop either or both. I'd prefer both, but it's up to you. And feel free to leave a comment if there's something you'd like to see me try and build, or a place you'd like me to hit. Feel free to let me know. And until we see you next Thursday, take care. Don't let the Vambies bite.